Hi guys! Welcome back to Banyo Thoughts, your daily dose of adventure and happiness. Today, may nagregalo sa akin ng bread. Tadan! Pandesal. And another one, hindi ko alam ang tawag dito. Something with the letter P. And another one, Teo, dun ka na naman. Here, Spanish bread. Hindi ko alam kung bakit tinawag na Spanish bread. And then here, another one. Laki-laki, look at that. It's called pan de regla, which is really a bad name for bread, but dahil siguro sa red stuff. No, Teo. No. Si Teo nakadikit na naman sa akin kasi milig ko sa tinapay. Kinain na niya yung isang ganito, kinain na niya rin yung isang... Hati naman kami. Hati kami dito. Kinain na niya yung mga pandesal. Ito na lang yata hinihintay niya. Ay, nako, Tay. Di pwede, tataba ka niyan. Gagaya ka tayong shouting. Alright, hi guys. So, welcome back to Banyo Thoughts. So, today, I'm just like showing appreciation to Nikki. Thank you, Nikki, for all of this regalo. Bala ko lang bumili ng tinapay talaga sa kanya. Kasi nagbibenta siya ng tinapay dito sa Eastwood. And then, tinanong ko meron siyang ube, cheese, pandesal. Tapos sabi niya, ay, huwag na lang, dadaan na lang ako dyan. Kasi she's my neighbor here. Dadaan na lang ako dyan at bigyan ata ng tinapay. Tapos pinicture ako si Teo kasi habol siya ng habol sa akin sa may bread. Kasi habang kumakain, hilig talaga siya sa tinapay. Yan, nandito na naman siya ngayon. No? So, ayan, nakatingin yan. Okay. What's that? What's this? Oh, at ko talaga likas tinapay. So, yeah, ganyan yan. So, hindi naalis dyan hanggat hindi niya nakuha yung gusto niya. So, sa kanya na lang isang pandesal. Sa'yo yung isang pandesal, ha? See? Yung pandesal na to, social. It's kale. Di ba? Kale pandesal. So, it has kale fiber inside it. Hay tayo. Kaya niya. Sige. Sakit nandito, parang piling ko yung tumubo ng ipin. Hindi sa loob, hindi sa labas. Mga ngipin tayo nakalabas dito. Anyway, so thank you very much for tuning in. So this episode of the Banyo Thoughts today, again, it's I don't know what's with today. Parang very gloomy sky, very dark. Dark? Parang very gloomy yung weather ngayon. But I'd like to share an experience that I had just this morning, which I want to share. Baka mamaya sa inyo rin, it can be relatable. It's about a friend of mine from New Zealand, Barbs. Hi, Barbs. Sent me a nice message today, and she said, like, hey, I had a dream about you and about Glenside. Glenside is where we used to all live together. It's like an apartment for like, it's like a three-floor apartment where there are 10 rooms in each floor. It's like a condo-ish, apartment-ish, parang dorm type. So, maliliit lang yung rooms. Like, siguro kasi laki lang siguro the rooms are just basically like 15 square meters, ganyan, rectangular. So, we all lived there, and then she sent me a message. She said, I miss those days. Like, I dreamt that we had a reunion, and all of us were in Queens. Queens is the name of the Queen Street. It's the name of the famous street in Auckland. And we were all together. Everyone was there. We had a long table, and then and she mentioned names of friends of ours who were in the dream of hers. And then nagising lang daw siya sa. So when it became part of the sayawan na and the fun stuff, bigla na lang daw tumahol yung aso nila sa bahay. So, nagising siya. So, na-end yung dream. So, she just messaged me kanina. But she was happy and she's sad at the same time because that was one of her happiest moments when we were all together in New Zealand. So, it was actually same rin. For me, it's one of the happiest moments. I'll share some of the photos later. And I wanted to share that because I think that's part of part of good memories in our life, no, and I tinatandaan ko sinabi niya. Sabi sa kanya sa dream, humirit yung si Matt, one one of the guys, and then he said to her, I think everyone has already moved on with their lives, and maybe you haven't you haven't moved on yet, meaning you haven't started living your life yet. And then it made me think, no, sometimes we're stuck. I mean, it's not, I'm not believing her, but I think it's a really good memory, especially if it's something very meaningful. It's a meaningful part of your life, and it's like a highlight of your life. Kumbaga in a story, it's probably one of the pivotal moments of your life. And I personally, it's one of my pivotal moments of my life. I mean, I love New Zealand a lot, and that's phrase that he said, like maybe you haven't moved on, and some of us tend to live in the past. Some of us tend to live on that, yay, the good old days, and then these are happy memories. And I like that as well. Me personally, I get sentimental about it, no? That sana ganito, sana binilik yung ganyan, sana ganyan. Like for example, right now, it's a ECQ, and then where travel is not yet allowed, and there's no gathering, there's social distancing, and etc. So there are a lot of restrictions in terms of hanging out with people, no? Or going out and visiting places, or traveling, or trying out new things. So there's a lot of limitations, and you think like, sana ganito, sana ganyan, sana I wish it was like this, I wish it when we go back like that. Then you're faced with the reality that it's not gonna go back like that, because things are, I mean, it's not gonna go back the way we thought about it, the way we had it that time. And then it's for sure it's gonna be a lot different, because there's a lot of implications now and a lot of changes. So what about good memories? I mean, you can't go back. So that's why na-realize ko rin kanina habang nag-usap kami ni Barbs. Her name is Barbs. It made me realize that, you know, you only have one chance. Like one chance in life where you get to, you know, do things or experience things or expose to things. And it's how we react to that one chance, how that one moment that it was given to us, how we live it. And if we live it like thinking na, ay, kaya naman talaga bukas, there's tomorrow, pwede ko naman gawin tomorrow, pwede ko naman gawin the next day, pwede ko naman gawin sa next week, next year, you won't have that same scenario again. Like sinasabi nga, there's no same sunsets or sunrise. It will always be different every day. I mean, and it will always be painted differently every day. The light, the color, the temperature, everything, the trees, wherever you are, it's gonna look different. That's why you cannot have the same sunset. I mean, you cannot experience the same sunset. It will always be different. Different sunset, different scenario, different location. So that's why inisip ko rin na, nga no, bakit tayo, why do we, and I am also guilty of that, why do we tend to live on that timeline, you know, where we had the best memories. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that won't that be an injustice for the timeline that we're living now? If we can do the similar thing, of course circumstances are different, but the mindset is going to be the same. Meaning, if you're open to new experiences, if you're open to trying out new things. So, just made me thinking, dami kong na pick up na parang tidbits of lessons there. And then we started talking about anxiety, because, you know, like, and for them, they're very lucky because now wala na silang social distancing, wala nang masks, wala na, they're pretty much a COVID-free country, no? And then she was mentioning that there are days that she had to go through, you know, anxieties and depression and stuff like that. And then it came to the point now where, parang if we try to force ourselves to live in the circumstances where if we try to force ourselves living in the past, we will always end up comparing. We will always end up, why then, not now, why then, that now, bakit noon, ganyan. So that's always the what ifs, it could have been mindset. And then, siguro naisip ko lang na I think it's not probably not very good mentally and emotionally, and can be a bit draining. Then, of course, it's hard, especially if your circumstances are limited, where you don't have friends, or you're outside of your loved ones, meaning they're separated from you, or you're living alone, or you got quarantined alone. You don't have a significant other, mga ganyan. So there are many circumstances that can change can affect your mindset. So it's inisip ko lang naman na ganun. And then inisip ko rin then mag-move on to another topic, which is basically looking at how people view other people. Their concept and our concept and my concept of beauty, beauty, and the concept of what is beautiful, what is attractive, what is and then we started YouTubing, and then started checking out yung mga usapan ng mga what people think about this race, or for example what how are Filipinos perceived outside of the Philippines and stuff. And then you get to realize, shit, dami ng no? Ang dami pa lang. Even for me, no, na-realize, ang dami pa lang nating preconceived meron tayong stereotypes. And I think siguro hindi mawawala naman yun. That the stereotype for Asians, for example, like, generally, the way I see it, Filipinos, white, maputi ka dapat. Pag maputi ka, maganda ka. Pag makinis yung skin mo, maganda ka, ganyan. Or, and then pag matangos ang ilong mo, gwapo ka. Or pag, that there are standards of beauty. Tapos naisip ko talaga, ang laki ng effect talaga ng media. That it can change perceptions of people drastically. Like, I can actually say that the best looking person now is ganitong ganitong face, ganitong and then and if someone, a celebrity, endorses that idea or accepts that idea, then kumalat-kalat siya and spread, and then everyone eventually the norm changes, that your stereotype suddenly shifts to that. So inisip ko, lakas and powerful talaga ng how things can change your perception of things, and how people or how media can change your perception of things. Wala, naisip ko lang. I just wanted to say that because right now I'm thinking, how much has it affected even my mindset, and how much is it related to mental wellness, and how much is it related to moving forward and doing things in your life by doing passion projects or the things that you really love when you were a kid. So dikit lang yan. So good, that's the reason why going back to New Zealand and going back to Glenside, where we all live, I guess that was for me memorable because it was so simple. I mean, it wasn't I used to like it because I was pursuing a craft that I really enjoyed a lot, which is really on film and creative stuff. And then I was surrounded with people who were doing the similar things. Music, one was becoming a DJ, one was doing, one was a chef, was an intern as a chef, as an intern, and then one was a barista, and the other one was a mechanic, and one was an actor. There were several of them. One was an aspiring artist, a painter. One was just always drunk. Yeah. But he was a funny guy. Then I realized you were surrounded because people were just doing things that they loved. I think that really made it memorable because people were just, were pursuing their passion projects, and it was such a positive energy that it's so, it was not, I did not even, inisip ko ngayon, comparing na, ako ngayon, isolated ka, you're feeling na, or mag-isa ka lang doon, wala ka naman family or friend, or wala ka naman family doon. So, pero parang feeling mo hindi ka mag-isa. You're not alone because you're with people who are like family to you. Kaya nga since ako naniniwala ako, like, it's being members of a family doesn't mean that you have to have blood. I mean, it has to be blood. Because the bonds can be a lot deeper outside of that, no? And I think I've proven that time and again with my friends now and then my friends during the time in New Zealand, that it's strange. Dami kong reflection nga na because of that conversation that that simple conversation that we had, that na nakalimutan ko rin na siguro now that's if you going back now, if we try to pursue things that we really love, we started loving when we were young, that we don't become specialists. I mean, I'm not against with being specialists, no. I'm just saying that it's the appreciation of the humanities, or something that's the arts and the crafts, and then when we create things, the one that creates why we try to create beauty and that kind of activities gives I think the body to our lives and the the form in our lives. Hindi lang siya like very straightforward. You have to work, get paid, go home kind of thing. That art and creative stuff gives, makes you appreciate life in general and beauty in general. And then your concept of beauty would also siguro be influenced, that you're not gonna be easily carried away by the other's definition of beauty, like hashtag morena skin, yung mga ganyan type na, or hashtag I don't know, ano ba hashtag na pwede, like kasi napansin ko lang sa atin, we're constantly bombarded by, like for Filipinos, I know this lang, constantly bombarded by that the concept of beauty is something like mga Korean looking, mga K-pop. Granted, they're all good looking, but nakita ko yung us, for example, Filipinos, like sila Nadine Lustre, she's really pretty, like Catherine Bernardo, she's really pretty, like sila, I mean they don't fit the category ng mga Korean. I think I find them much prettier than the Korean girls. Parang mas buo yung tsura. Again, bias ako. Parang mas buo lang yung itsura nila. Kaya ngayon na-appreciate ko na, I think mas na-appreciate ko before, kasi mas na-appreciate ko yung for mga foreign looking, yung mga, and I guess siguro dahil rin sa influence sa media. But nga pag nilid na ako ngayon, ang daming, yung definition of beauty mo, siguro ma-appreciate mo na hindi na siya kagaya ng usual what you see. But again, media will always, bombard you with this and that. I just wanted to share that. Really, I'm talking about really stupid stuff. I don't know. And siguro madami lang tayong mag-isip ng mga bagay-bagay. I just wanted to talk about like, the gender norms, like we have to break the gender norms that, that's like, for example, orange. I think orange and this is for girls, mga ganyan type, or pink is for girls, I think we should break that kind of mindset that who in the world invented nga naman na this colors are for women and this colors are for men, or this type of things are for women and this type are for men. I don't know. I mean, I just find it like find it a bit tiring siguro sa kakaisip, because you're always trying to conform. So, nakakapagod din siguro yun. So, dahil napapagod tayo dyan, kumain na lang tayo siguro ng tinapay. At usapan na natin iba't ibang bagay. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in to Banyo Thoughts, your daily dose of adventure for episode. Malapit na akong lagpas na nga pala ako ng episode 20, no? So, yay! Good job! So, I can't wait for Leah to start dancing. Malapit na, Leah. Ilang araw na lang. Lagot ka. 5 araw na lang. Oo nga, no? 5 araw na lang. Yee! Sige, so you guys, thank you very much for tuning in for Banyo Thoughts. Magkakain muna kami ni Teo kasi gusto niya talaga ng bread. Kaya na pa niya ako inukulit, kinakalabit-kalabit. Di ba, Tay? Sige. So, yun lang. See you guys tomorrow and have a great day. Bye-bye.